We're going to go over a couple of things to help you out with your missions in the ArmA 2 editor. Basically, what I'm going to cover in this video is how to move units into vehicles that you want them to be in, that they wouldn't normally be in, and we'll go over some basic weapon customizations. So, to get started, we'll start with the vehicle movements. So let's say I want a German rifleman in a vehicle of my choice. So we'll create an empty vehicle. Any vehicle will do. Let's go with a car. Now, the specialization, none of this matters. It could be in formation. You probably don't want it flying or in cargo, but it really doesn't matter. You'll go to name, and this is important. You have to give the car a name. This is car 1. It doesn't matter what that name is, but it's best not to use spaces or caps. So, alright, we got our car here. Now I want this guy in that car as the driver. So what we're going to do is, he doesn't need a name, but in the initialization field here, you're going to type this moveInDriver car 1 semicolon. We'll go over semicolons in a minute. So now what this is going to do is it's going to force him into the driver's slot. And so it doesn't matter where he's at on the map, he's going to wind up in the driver's slot. Any day now. Okay. So now I'm the driver of this car. Pretty simple. You can do that with any vehicle you want. A helicopter, tank, doesn't matter. The moveInDriver is the same code for all the vehicles. So, alright. Let's say it's a vehicle with a gunner slot and a commander slot. So, we'll go to an armored vehicle. BMP. Alright, again, the name doesn't matter what it's named. It's just identifying the car or the vehicle with that name. So, now we want a gunner. So, back in the initialization field, this moveInGunner car 1 semicolon. So now we have a gunner in there. Now we also want a commander. Let's move a guy into the commander slot. So you would go back to initialization field and write this moveInCommander car 1 semicolon. Alright, now we got a full crew for the tank. So you don't have to have these guys grouped together. You can go to group and drag away, and now these guys are not in the same group, but they're all still in this vehicle and they're going to work as a team because the commander is going to be able to tell them what to do. So, bam. I got my crew, I got a gunner, a driver, and I'm the commander. I can tell them wherever I want them to go.
Forward. Halt.
Okay, so let's say I want some dismounts in this vehicle too. Again, it's the initialization, this moveInCargo car 1 semicolon. Now we got a guy in the cargo. Again, he doesn't have to be grouped with these guys for that to work. So basically now we got a full crew here. Dismount, commander, gunner, driver. Alright. And that's how you do that. So let's go over some weapons loadouts here. A German guy again. Let's say you don't want him to have the rifle he has, so you don't want him to have any weapons at all. You want to be completely blank. This is how you blank out everything he has. Remove all weapons, this, semicolon. So now that's going to remove all of his weapons, binoculars, night vision, you know, magazines, everything. So now let's give him some weapons. So now we're going to type, this is where the semicolon comes in play, because the semicolon is what's going to separate these two different codes. So now this move in, I'm sorry, I'm going backwards here. Now add weapon, so M16A2, bam. Okay, now he's gonna have an M16. Let's give him a magazine. This addMagazine, around 5, 6. Okay, now he has a magazine. So when we load it up, I have an M16, and I don't have any other gear. I got my one magazine, but if you notice, the rifle's not loaded right now. I'll show you why. Okay, the reason why he started out with an unloaded rifle is because these codes follow each other in order. So if you want him to start out with a loaded rifle, simply copy and paste your magazine and add it before add weapon. So now when we start up, he's going to have a loaded M16. Let's say we also want him to have binoculars. So this add weapon binocular. Let's give him some night vision. This add weapon. Night vision. Alright. Now he's got an M16, 2 mags. M16 is loaded. Got binoculars and night vision. Loaded. Night vision. And binoculars. Pretty basic stuff. Again, you don't have to have ACE for any of these to work, and if you are using ACE, they will still work. These are basic ArmA codings dating back to Operation Flashpoint. So, bam, that's how you customize a guy's gear. Let's say I also wanted to add this guy into that car. So again, these semicolons are separating all these codes. So now we can continue to type this move in cargo car 1. Now we gotta re-add our car. Car 1. Bam. Well, that's how you do it, guys. We can play the missions we want to play with the right weapons we want now, the vehicles we want to be in. Alright, there you go. Have fun.